have a stage 2 A45. This one is a facelift. We've had a pre-facelift on the channel before. This compared to it is just a completely different animal as we've experienced just now.
Yeah, Sam Hamilton was going pretty crazy around those roads. But again, like I said, the car inspires the confidence. You can just feel it. So obviously we've been at this already. We've been constantly cop-blocked of interest today. So we thought we'd do the driving segment first, which is what we've done. So we did the intro now. And yeah, we've been in it already. And the MSL tune, mid-range pull.
When you plant your foot in fourth gear, it just pulls you into the chair. There's so much torque. A lot of the cars we've experienced before, German hatchbacks in particular, four-wheel drive, they don't feel like the claim figures on the dyno, whereas this felt like its true power figure, 440.
Exactly.
If not more. Vicious downshifts, vicious sound, vicious upshifts because of the stage 2 gearbox map.
Yep. And you'll hear it obviously when we do the flybys after this segment, and you'll see obviously just how it feels.
Yeah.
So obviously this one's in Jupiter red, as you can see.
Beautiful colour.
Beautiful colour. Quite rare on the A45s, would you agree, Evan?
Yeah, it is quite rare, but I don't know why, because it looks astonishing. Like, that looks like a sports car.
Yeah, exactly.
The one we featured on the channel before, the pre-facelift one in grey, was a little bit boring, especially without the aero kit.
Yeah, exactly.
Good looking car, but a little bit boring compared to this red.
And when we say the aero kit, so the aero kit obviously includes the canards here.
Got the canards.
Yeah, and then obviously you go to the rear and you've got the diffuser and obviously the spoiler. Look at me wearing fucking Air Force Ones in the rain. Sorry, mate. I thought I'd give them a fashion update.
This is probably my favourite feature on the A45.
The wing.
Is probably
the wang.
The only car that can really suit a wing. Like most of the time, you don't really see a hatchback with a wing.
That's true.
This is a rare example.
Should I squat? Oh, let me squat like a whole boy. Alright, okay, cool. There you go, there's the diffuser. That does aero things and makes it stick around the corners, which definitely felt. I felt the aero around those tight bends, mate. Definitely. Jesus Christ.
It did feel quite
it's obviously a badge to remind you that it is an A45 and not an A220i. A220i. That's a BMW, you spastic.
Is it actually?
You know.
Oh, wait,
what's that? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a DB9. Woo!
Alan Bond.
What? Go on. Oh, they do sound good, doesn't it? V12.
Doesn't sound good as this in my opinion, because I'm biased, I love this car.
What's that? Ha, gay. Ha, gay. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Make Dorking great again. Anyway.
Right, yeah, and again, obviously, Sam, are these wheels optional extra?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, okay, cool. They're just multi-piece wheels, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
so they're 19-inch matte finish alloys.
Cool.
Fucking Madeleine McCann's hair in the tyre. Yeah.
Can't put that in, you spastic.
Anyway.
That's obviously Sam's Instagram handle. Make sure you give this guy a follow. He is very active on there with the car, so he'll be able to answer any questions if you have any about the A45, which is obviously becoming an affordable performance car nowadays, isn't it? So a lot of people will be looking at one of these and thinking, can I get in one of those? Sure as hell you can. They're very accessible money now. £25,000 you can get a facelift one for now.
So and they are dropping quite fast.
Exactly, and the tune was £900 all in. Yeah. So you can get to this level for 26k. And what's brand new for that money? Nissan Qashqai? Nissan Juke?
Yeah. Much.
Yeah, exactly. So
I know what I drop now.
Exactly that. And yeah, obviously the next segment is going to be a couple of flybys, a couple of
revs, flybys, you name it, driving.
Yeah.
Madness.
And then the bucking drive. Simple as that.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Here we are inside the lovely A45. The camera's probably going to focus on this little Empire Woody thing, but I genuinely thought this was an engine light for a while, just because of the way it was done. Because it highlights the old engine, there's an engine light there, so forgive me for that one. But the interior-wise, same as a normal A45 really. I mean, the steering wheel is the biggest difference in the facelift models. Obviously you get the nicer steering wheel with the nicer pedals. Yeah, but it's a 7-speed dual clutch, isn't it, the gearbox?
Yeah.
It's a dual clutch gearbox. So it's fairly quick on the upshifts. Do you know what the gearbox tune changes in the car? Like genuinely faster shifts? Or?
Yeah. So it's faster shifts, and obviously it just, when you downshift, you upshift, and then it just picks up the revs a little bit nicer as well.
Okay. Would you recommend it alone?
Like mid-range pull, I'd recommend the gearbox remap every time, yeah, without a doubt.
I think a lot of people underestimate the value of
a gearbox.
Yeah, of a gearbox map. Do you know what I mean?
It's good going stage 2, but on the stock gearbox,
yeah,
it's not really
exactly. It's like not upgrading your brakes. If you've got like stock brakes on M140,
exactly.
They're still great, of course, but like if you're going to map it to like 500 horsepower, you're going to need like slightly better brakes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the reality of it, I think. But yeah, no. Otherwise, generally nice place to be. Bit of Alcantara here, bit of fake carbon here, bit of piano blackage here, a bit of reddish here. The red theme was continuous throughout the car, isn't it? You've got red on the seats there, red on the stitching.
Yeah,
so
obviously red seat belts as well.
Yeah. And then when you go to Spain, you're red as well. Right. When you're tan. There's a lot of people out today. You think, you know, there was a lockdown or something, but hey ho. We're going to find some nice roads and give it a little spanking. Whoa. It is quick, isn't it? Alright, this is definitely faster. Get out of the way, you lycra-wearing enthusiasts.
This downshift sounds so good. And I'm right above the exhaust.
That's from the remap as well, I reckon. That's downshift. That's some quick exhaust in it.
It's so quick.
It gets tight here. This is like the mini Spa Francorchamps. It really is, honestly. Look at that. That's like Eau Rouge, look. Fucking that mid-range pull is just insane. That was 4th gear. Yeah, they're just pulling like that. Sorry about the jolty camera. This is why we drive A45s and M140s in the UK, because look how tight our roads are for all you American viewers, all you Australians. Look how tight we got. This is the roads you've got to deal with. I've almost rit off this corner so many times because it just tightens so hard. Fucking hell.
So much torque.
Yeah, hasn't it?
It does weird things to your head.
Yeah. We got Emmerdale Whitman, get out of here. This is a tight right-hander. But it tightens, dare I say.
It's set up really well for these roads. Like, it feels very stiff.
It's stiffer than Quagmire. Fucking hell. Whee!
Traction like constantly coming on, even in a four-wheel drive car.
Still active, as they say. Active like, oh, that's an intro spot. I like this car. It's so much better than the normal A45, mate. Oh my god. The ratios are so much shorter.
That's what I was going to say, the ratios are really good for the road.
Yeah. Because that was the issue with the Mark 1, the Phase 1, what the fuck it's called, is the gear ratios are so long, so you're always in 3rd gear, always in... yeah, and you never felt like you were actually pushing the car.
Yeah, and this car felt like that stopped when the gearbox was unmapped.
Oh really? Okay, so the map sort of...
hesitated a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you click the pedal and like a second later it would change gear. It wasn't like as instant as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Slight delay.
Because I noticed every time you're pressing the gear pedal, it just changes. Simple as that. No questions asked. Does it pop a mango lot, or is that just optional?
They're so aggressive, it whips the limiter and it's really raspy.
It is a brutal remap, that's for sure.
How much is it all in for a remap with the exhaust setup, for example?
So their setup's normally just under £1,000, so it's about £900 all in for everything.
And that includes the DECAT, etc, etc.
That's the DECAT, yeah, the stage 2 map.
That's not bad, really.
That's not a bad price. Consider the change for your car you get. Would you say it gives you confidence, this car, like when you push it?
Yeah, a hell of a lot. The 4-wheel drive just gives you that grip in the corner and accelerating out of it as well. It's just...
tight ass roads. Well, the heater definitely works. Fucking hell. It's like fucking Kenya in here, mate. You're a nutter. Utter nutter, sir. Do you know what though? These roads are full of dirty leaves and shit, and it's still fucking gone. Alright, I get the A45 now. This is all I needed to experience, it's a stage 2 one. Sorry about the jolty camera, again, it's the road, I can't do much about it. Email Elmbridge Council, not me.
Fucking hell, I'm scared shitless back here.
Yeah. Right guys, so that was the video with the A45. The difference between this and the one we featured back in the day, huge differences. The gearbox is quicker, the map makes it a completely different animal. Highly recommend that £900 map from MSL. The things it does to the car, that completely changes it, I completely recommend it. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. It's getting wet, and that's a job for my wife to do, not for me. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next video, where we're featuring a quite special vehicle that you wouldn't expect with 6 doors. So I'll leave it that for you to sort of think about, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you. Right guys, quick bonus feature. I've got a new exhaust on the Abarth. It's a Dorenza exhaust system. I just want to show you how loud it is. So if I do a little start for you.